Hello and welcome to the lecture. So, in this lecture, we are going to study about what actually hydrogen bonding means. So, actually, hydrogen bonding, it is the force that binds hydrogen atom of one molecule with electronegative of another molecule of the same or different substance. So, as we know that in the periodic table, there are three elements which are most electronegative, and these three atoms are: one is nitrogen, oxygen, and fluorine. So these three elements, they are most electronegative. Now, what happens is that hydrogen bonding, it is actually found only in these three compounds, that is nitrogen, oxygen, and fluorine. So these are the only three elements found in the periodic table which show hydrogen bonding. Now what happens is that, suppose we have a compound like hydrogen fluoride HF. Now, as we have already studied that, since there is electronegativity difference between hydrogen and fluorine, as a result of which what happens is that this bond will be polar, as a result of which fluorine, it will get delta negative, and hydrogen, it will get delta positive charge. So what happens is that when there are many different compounds of HF, what happens in that, suppose here another HF molecule will come. So here the same fluorine, it will possess delta negative, and hydrogen, it will have delta positive. Now, since they are close to each other, as a result of which what happens is that an interaction happens between the delta negative of fluorine and delta positive of hydrogen. So this type of interaction between most electronegative fluorine atom and the hydrogen atom, this type of interaction, this is called as hydrogen bonding. So in the same way, what happens is that suppose here another molecule of HF comes, HF, so fluorine, it will get delta negative, and hydrogen, it will have delta positive charge. Now here, since hydrogen and fluorine, they are close to each other, and as a result of which what happens, an interaction happens. So this type of interaction, it is called as hydrogen bonding. So what I said, that hydrogen bonding, it is found only in the most electronegative elements in the periodic table, and the most electronegative elements are nitrogen, oxygen, and fluorine. So only three elements in the periodic table, they show electronegativity. Now, what is hydrogen bonding? We had defined it in the previous slide. Now, what actually hydrogen bonding? It is actually of two types. Hydrogen bonding, it is of two types. One is intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Intermolecular hydrogen bonding is defined as hydrogen bonding between the molecules. As we know that intermolecular, it means that the hydrogen bonding, it occurs between the molecules. Suppose we have here, as shown here, is hydrogen and fluorine. So here the hydrogen bonding, it occurs between two HF molecule. So since this occurs between two molecules, so this type of hydrogen bonding, it is called as it is called as intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Similarly, as we can see that here the hydrogen bonding is between this hydrogen, like this hydrogen bonding, and it is also between this HF molecule and between this HF molecule. Similarly, there also is one hydrogen bonding, and this hydrogen bonding, it is between this HF molecule and this HF molecule. Similarly, here there is another hydrogen bonding, and this hydrogen bonding, it is between this HF molecule and this HF molecule. So this type of hydrogen bonding which occurs between two molecules, this type of hydrogen bonding, it is called as intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Now, so intermolecular hydrogen bonding in case of HF, this is an example of intermolecular hydrogen bonding. So also the intermolecular hydrogen bonding, it also occurs in ammonia. So as we know that in case of ammonia, we have NH3 like this. So here also what happens is that because of difference in electronegativity between nitrogen and hydrogen, what happens is that since nitrogen, it is more electronegative in nature, as a result of it, it will have delta negative charge, and hydrogen, it will get delta positive charge. So in case of ammonia, hydrogen bonding also occurs. So let us have a look at how hydrogen bonding occurs in ammonia, and also here also the type of hydrogen bonding that occurs, it will be intermolecular. Suppose we have this one molecule of ammonia. Now as we know that because of difference in electronegativity, this nitrogen, it will have delta positive charge, and this hydrogen, it will have delta negative charge. Now here comes another ammonia molecule. Since same is the here in this nitrogen, it will have delta, what happens is here will be this nitrogen, it will have delta negative charge, and this hydrogen, it will have delta